This will be ready in 15 minutes.
Getting advice from
15 minutes?
The computer didn't advance it. I've been out of Greenville for 2 days and Friday feeling like tall right now. The computer fouled up and kicked it out because it was supposed to be on ready fill, that way I didn't have to call.
Right.
Logan's like, we'll have it ready in 15 minutes. And I just got a text message, it's ready, so I'll probably go pick it up here in a minute.
Go pick it up, yeah.
Because I figure tomorrow I'm gonna be screaming.
Well, you've just been having a hard time of it. Is it the weather?
Part of it's my head. If I get my headache straightened out, I'll be fine. Is Max coming tonight?
I don't know. No, I had to go look.
I feel vulnerable.
He may be. That may be what he's doing right now. He called me while I was in the car.
Great, how are you?
Fridays.
Read what they are.
Well, I'll lay in his chair.
Research line of sessions to do your. Do that in the morning. Sometimes they have stuff on. Procedure you'd like to do, it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, so that's fine, I'm fine with that.
No, but no, I told him to go home. But no, I had to actually go into the courthouse and look around for a possible notice of a meeting.
Nothing, is it?
No, no.
That's violation.
Well, no, it's not a well, if they have a meeting, they may not have a meeting. If they have a meeting, Max needs to go ahead and check to see if they're having a meeting right now. Let me call him.
For what?
Zoning.
I don't think they're having it.
I don't think so either.
There's nothing going on.
Well, no, they have a meeting every month. And they
It all sounds good.
didn't have one last Monday. And John Meade told me in the goddamn meeting that they were gonna have one tonight.
Today I sent an email to someone saying.
But there was no notification on the floor.
Could you see anything?
Stay live.
No, I'm not gonna ask him. No, he doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I don't think about the responsibility.
I didn't really look at that. When you go get your medicine, look to see if anybody's lights are on in the courthouse right now.
I have a really pithy comment.
Well, they're not on. I know that.
No, you have no idea where I was going with that.
But,
Just because the lights are on doesn't mean anybody's home.
I know. But yeah, if you see anything, if you see a lot of cars around the courthouse, I can go ahead and have Max just check.
There wasn't when I come around.
There wasn't when I come in, and I come in about 5:30.
Well, that's what I figured. I don't think they're meeting tonight. I don't think,
Most cars is up there for restaurants.
right.
How's our little candidate? Good.
Jeff.
You keeping her calm?
Jeff's so far. Oh, okay.
All right.
Are we ready to rock?
I already rocked and rolled today. You saw me do that.
I know.
Huh. Oh, I hate this place.
I was not a witness to what you're hearing this year.
Oh, well, no. I mean, I needed you to be. I handed him a card, one of my good cards.
Oh, I thought you meant like earlier today. Oh,
No.
I seen that.
Oh, what? Uh-huh, yeah. You're faking that.
No, I'm not faking nothing. It's called plausible deniability.
Uh-huh,
Yeah, so it's top secret. I can tell you that. We're kidding. Oh, thanks, Milton.
We're in church.
Uh-huh. At least you had enough sense to tell him, brother. Okay, it's off. I have a new one.
Hand puppets. Hand puppets. That's the phrase of the
How you
day.
vote? How you doing, right?
Hand puppets.
You what? A lot of authority sitting around back here. Might have to move. Maybe be all right.
Is it no nervous?
A little bit.
All right, really good stuff.
Oh, Jesus. Didn't want to come into emails.
Okay, it is 6 o'clock. We'll go ahead and call the meeting of the Board of Public Works and Safety to order. It is February 13th, 2023, 6 p.m. here in the Council Chambers of City Hall. First on the agenda, we'll have our call to order. Dan, will you start?
Dan Luke, Board of Public Works and Safety.
Jake Bissing, City Attorney.
Justin Green, Mayor.
Sally Hadabo, City Clerk Treasurer.
Warren Jones, Board of Public Works and Safety.
All present and accounted for. We have a quorum, so we will start. Board, if you look at your agenda, the minutes of the prior meeting, January 9th, pages 1 and 2, if you review those.
Make a motion to accept the minutes of January 9th, 2023.
Dan makes the motion. I'll second. Seconds, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, pose same sign. Okay, Board, please, moving down, our department reports. Wastewater, Brandon, I think you're in attendance. Come on up, please.
Good evening. So our list of things we've done in January is we've been working a lot with Whistler on finding buried manholes that they have a list that gave to us, and we are attempting to find all those. We're cleaning lines ahead of them where they are doing some camera work for us. We had a tap we had to replace on Mulberry Street. It had some bad roots and stuff in it, and it was all taken care of now. There was 2 new buildings that we found were able to use our camera to find taps for. So we didn't have to do any work there. We marked those and let the plumbers know where they're at. We also did some camera work for Milestone to find all the taps or where they're laying a new line in. That way they can just add them as they go. We had 3 pumps we set, 2 of them were pretty large pumps, been used a crane on. Demons started on our clarifiers. By the end of the month, in January, they had the east clarifier completed and have since completed the west. We had to alter them just a little bit to accommodate the new weirs and the new scump or the covers, and should be it.
A lot going on, and I would say the logger covers are a big addition. That's going to make a huge improvement as soon as the sun starts shining, as far as how those clarifiers work.
Save us a lot of work,
Yeah,
a lot of work.
it's a great investment.
Yep, that looks perfect, went in good.
Yeah.
Everything just nice.
Yeah, they did. To Brandon's point, FEMA is mopping up and basically demobilizing, so there's probably very few, if any, of their equipment left.
We cleaned everything up at the end of last week and got out of there Friday.
Yeah, so that's wonderful, man. Any questions of Brandon? All right, thanks,
All
sir.
right, thank you.
Okay, Board, and you see included is your water report as well. Nothing new or out of the ordinary. Standard issue. Once again. Board, if you'll go on then to utility adjustments, pages 3 and 4. The Hoosier Uplands was an internal billing issue. Those accounts somehow needed reset, so that's why you see those in succession, but nothing out of ordinary.
I'll make a motion to accept it.
Chuck makes a motion to approve utility adjustments as presented.
I'll second that motion.
And second, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Those same sign. Okay, project updates. As you saw or heard from Brandon, the TCI is wrapping up their work. I will continue to say that combo truck has been a true lifesaver, as well as the jetter truck. That has been very, very beneficial in the last couple of months. Just some ironic need, and we've had that equipment, so that's very good. Okay, we will move on. Board, last month we entertained some conversation about the cost of new meter sets, the bits themselves for new customers, not current business or residential, but new meter sets, and the fact that our current rate was actually under, and the fact that we wanted to make some conversation and see where we wanted to go from there. We did table that until tonight. Pick that back up. The conversation was we want to make it appropriate, but we want to look at this enough. Board, did you have any thoughts? Certainly, Jake, did you want to interject anything there?
Nothing on it.
Dan, Warren, any thoughts? Did you want to continue with that price that Mr. Floyd gave us there on page 5 as a reflection? Do you want to consider any sort of natural rising prices of raw materials?
I'd say we need to increase this. Our materials go up, we need to increase our price.
And again, that's even if you go off the material list provided, that's several hundred less than our neighbors.
You want this form of a motion?
Please, and then that would make that an effective date with your motion, please.
Well, do you want this back to January?
No, we've sold a few receipts, so
Okay.
no.
Well, basically, I will make a motion to proceed with the material for the meter sets to increase to this amount.
Can we have a conversation to negate the odd change?
Oh,
Well, make it just
Make it
1175.
That was what I thought, Mr. Jones, yeah.
Rounded up.
Would that be
Yeah.
agreeable?
only a few dollars.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
Make that motion then for the increase of $1,175.
Okay, board, discussion had, motion made.
I'll second.
Danny, is that effective March 1?
Yes.
Motion made March 1st to reflect the new cost of a meter pit set, 1175 truck seconds. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, no same sign. Okay. We'll get that drawn up in the utility office and the building office. Okay, board, that's the only item unfinished. New business, you had 2 items tonight on the agenda. We had indicated our annual mowing request, one for what's deemed ranked vegetation, and one for the municipal-owned certain parcels that our crew does not do. So I'll let Mr. Visiting take over.
Okay, so the city put out requests for bids for the mowing work, and we're going to open the bids right now. Yes. All right, so yeah, the first here, this is the mowing, and then we have rank vegetation.
I said we got rank first on it.
So we'll do the rank vegetation first here. It appears we have 2 bids. First bid is from Bless Up Services LLC. It reads, "I, Uriah Clark, am submitting this proposal regarding the 2023 lawn care season for the removal of rank vegetation from lots and premises located within the city of Salem, Indiana that are in violation of Salem City Code Section 96. The services being provided will be mowing, trimming, removal of vegetation, and any other site-specific instructions that may need attention. The services will be provided in a timely manner when a notice to proceed receipt is received. The proposed bids are as follows. A per-site basis for those residential lawns or lots which require only mowing of rank vegetation, estimated cost would be a minimum of $75. An hourly basis for those residential lawns or lots which require removal of debris, as well as mowing of rank vegetation, estimated cost would be $100 per hour. A per acre basis for the mowing of larger unimproved lots, estimated cost would be $85 per acre. I am a local veteran of the county with a new small business, Bless Up Services, that I started in 2022. My team and I would be honored to take up this opportunity. Thank you for your time. Uriah Leak."
The name of the company again is what?
It's Bless Up Services LLC. All right, the second bid is from Mark Gibson of Pointer Lawn Care. This proposal is for removal of rank vegetation during the 2023 calendar year from lots and premises located within the city of Salem, Indiana that are in violation of Salem City Code Section 96, the weed ordinance. Per site basis for those residential lawns or lots which require only mowing of rank vegetation is $60 per lot. The hourly basis for those residential lawns or lots which require removal of debris as well as mowing of rank vegetation, $25 per hour. The per acre basis for the mowing of larger unimproved lots is $60 per acre. Upon acceptance of proposal, certificate of public liability insurance and list of mowing trimming equipment will be provided. Thank you for your consideration. Mark Gibson, Pointer Lawn Care.
That was the 2.
Those are the 2 bids for the rank vegetation proposal. The lower of the 2 bids is with Pointer Lawn Care. It's the lower on the per site basis for residential lawns requiring only the mowing of rank vegetation. It is also the lower of the hourly basis for removal debris. And it is the lower of the 2 for the per acre basis of mowing for larger unimproved lots.
Otherwise, they seem to address everything equally in services.
Yes.
Are you comfortable with the board making a vote on that?
Yes.
Spelled
Yes,
out.
yes.
Make a motion to accept Mr. Mark Gibson's company name, Pointer Lawn Care, for the open rank vegetation mowing bid.
Dan makes a motion to approve based on bids open to Pointer Lawn Care.
I'll second.
Mark seconds, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, pose same sign. Again, that is for the rank vegetation bid. We will now switch gears to the municipal property.
All right, it appears we have 3 bids for the municipal property. The first of which will open. The first bid is from Bless Up Services LLC. Uriah Cleet, am submitting this proposal regarding the 2023 lawn care season for the following lots and premises located within Washington County, Indiana. Lake Celinda, weed trimming including the pump house and limb removal only. Salem City Water Towers, 5. Wastewater plant, John Hay Pump House property, City Dog Park, lift stations, 8. The services being provided for the grounds listed above will be mowing, weed trimming, and removal of vegetation and limbs. The services will be provided on a weekly basis. The total weekly cost of the services I'm proposing is $2,250. The services would be provided for all grounds listed above. I am a local veteran of the county with a new small business, Bless Up Services, that I started in 2022. My team and I would be honored to take this opportunity on. Thank you for your time. Uriah Cleet.
Is that per week?
Pardon?
Is that per week?
Yes, it's the total weekly cost, and the proposal is $2,250. Opening the second bid. The second bid is from Mark Gibson and Pointer Lawn Care. This proposal is for weekly services for the city of Salem for the mowing, trimming, and removal of grass and vegetation during the 2023 calendar year from the following lots and premises located within Washington County, Indiana. Lake Celinda, weed trimming, including pump house and limb removal only. Salem City Water Towers, 5. Wastewater plant, John Hay Pump House. City Dog Park, lift stations, 8. Mowing, trimming, and removal of grass and vegetation for all lots and premises listed above, $845 per week. Upon acceptance of proposal, certificate of public liability insurance and list of mowing trimming equipment will be provided. Thank you for your consideration. Mark Gibson, Pointer Lawn Care. All right, the third bid, final bid. Is from Yards for Less. The proposal is for the trim of Lake Celinda. The price they have listed for that is $65. The John Hay Pump Station is $125. 5 water towers at $200. I believe they have it at a per unit, so it would be 5 at $200 each, as I read that on the form. It has been submitted in the form of an invoice. The animal control is one order, $45. Weekly lift stations, sorry, I'm having trouble reading a little bit of the handwriting
Oh,
on here.
he's just putting out street names.
Oh, okay. I'll leave it at weekly lift stations. 2 units at $60 each, and 6 lift stations bi-weekly at $55 each for the 6. And the disposal plant at $125. It has the weekly total listed at $675. I think here is the bidder present for some clarification? Okay. So there's a little bit of conflicting information on this bid. Is it reflects for the price per unit and the units ordered, and then the weekly total that it's given. It looks as though the dollar figures that are given for each of the services have been counted once towards the total bid, rather than adding them per unit. For example, for the 5 water towers, it listed $200, and the units are of 5, and then it gives an amount of $200. I think we can read that to be the bid is the weekly services at $675. So compare the bids here. The work that's being proposed is consistent across each bid. We have for Bless Up Services LLC, we have a weekly service cost of $2,250. For Pointer Lawn Care, we have a weekly proposal at $845. And for Yards for Less, we have a weekly total at $675, being the lowest bid. No, please.
Just thinking, I think you're right. I think that reads his weekly totals where it needed to be. A little bit confusing in the description, but
I'll say based on how it's read, it was coming up naturally a lot more than that. But if we feel that is correct, the $675 a week, and that is the lowest bidder, I would make a motion to accept the Yards for Less bid of $675 a week.
you're comfortable wording that tonight too?
Yes.
Okay.
And if, I believe it could be a circumstance if this bid is not accurately reflected when we speak with the service provider here, Yards for Less, if there's a misunderstanding based upon the bid, I would recommend that we open this up again for proposal and allow new bids to be submitted with the accurate information. We can consider all bids at that time, and then you can make a decision.
Based on that, is still your motion?
Yeah.
Okay. Chuck, any other thoughts? Based on that, Danny makes a motion upon verification with the low bidder, if that is correct, to proceed with that award.
I'll second that.
Trent seconds. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those same sign. Okay. We will notify all involved. Okay. Board, if you'll go then, we're ready for the accounts payable vouchers, page 6 through 20. Any questions on the vouchers presented?
I'll make a motion to accept vouchers as
Clerk makes the motion to approve as presented.
I'll second that motion.
And seconds, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, pose same sign. Okay, miscellaneous, Lakin Jones, did Lakin make it tonight? Didn't see her. Okay, Lakin had called in, and spoke, actually, the building office and the clerk treasurer's office. Sally, do you have a date?
Sometime in March, but I don't have.
Okay. Ms. Jones owns Bourne Boutique on the square and has requested 2, if not 3, parking space reservations for an event she's doing in the month of March. Board, this is a regular request, as you know. I think the last one was the Board of Realtors who did their hot dog cook there this last summer, but so not an unusual request. Again, she is a downtown merchant, certainly within her right to ask. I think that's fine. If you have more questions, okay, but that's all the information that's been provided so far. If you're good with that, and it may just be a one-day event, a few hours, but
It is, it's just for our anniversary.
just one day. Oh, perfect. Okay, so it is just one day. Again, that's.
I'll make a motion, we allow it.
Truck makes the motion to proceed with the one-day event.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign. Okay, that's all. Okay, we have no one to speak tonight, so we will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Next motion.
I'll second.
Okay, we will break. We're running just a few minutes long. As advertised, the Common Council has an executive session meeting at 6:15, so we will be back momentarily.